What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of Trying Before Relying. I haven't done one of these in a while. Came across another Mountain House product that I like to try out. This time it's a scrambled eggs with bacon. And, everything's better with bacon, right? Well, we'll see. Basically, this one's a little different than the other Mountain House products. And if you followed this series before, you noticed that most of the time they require 2 cups of water to boil. Well, this one only requires 8 ounces or 1 cup of water. So, other than that, it's pretty much the same old, same old. You rip open the pouch, take the O2 absorber out of the bag, boil your water, pour it in the pouch, let it sit for the predetermined amount of time. In this case, I believe it is 5 to 6 minutes, and then you're pretty much good to go. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Take off the child safety lock and take our 8 ounces of water, pour it inside the pot, and let's turn this bad boy on to high. Ready to rock. Be back when it's boiling. Like normal, while we're waiting for it to boil, we'll rip open the pack, take a look at the consistency. There's the O2 absorber. Get rid of that. And I don't get to see that. But I don't really see any bacon in there. But the eggs look, they look like eggs. Let's see how it tastes. Okay, we're just about at a rolling boil here. So what we do is we turn the heat off. And if you're familiar with this series, I have a habit of actually burning myself, and I'm not going to do that anymore. So what we do, alright, we'll pour it in the bag very carefully. Let's do it this way so I can get my hand out of there, God forbid. Okay, get that out of the way. Alright, well, now that we got that in there, we'll give it a little mix. Make sure it's nice and covered. And smells pretty good already. Seal it up. And we'll wait our 5 to 6 minutes. We'll be back. Okay, we have about 3 minutes and 30 seconds left. And while we're waiting, I'll give you a little bit of information that I failed to give earlier. This particular Mountain House meal has about 17 grams of protein per package. So that's it's actually pretty good. As far as other nutrition facts go, it's 210 calories. 110 of those are from fat. Looking at 13 grams of total fat, which 3.5 grams are saturated. It's got 340 milligrams or megagrams, I guess that is, of cholesterol. 710 milligrams of sodium. It's pretty high. But I mean, in a situation where you're going to be using these, it is what it is at that point. Potassium, 270 milligrams, and carbohydrates are 8 grams. So it's not bad, I guess, for what it is. But let's see how it tastes, because that's the real deal. That's the key. And I didn't see that much bacon in there. I could smell the bacon, but I didn't really see much bacon in there. So let's see what happens when it reconstitutes and we put it on the plate. Alright, be back when it's ready. Okay, about 10 seconds left. And we should be golden. Although I only put it in for 5 minutes and 30 seconds. It says 5 to 6 minutes. We'll take a look at the consistency and see where we there we go. See where we stand as far as if we have to let it sit for an additional 30 seconds or so. Seems to be a lot of water still left inside the package. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't like mushy eggs. It smells pretty good though. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of this extra moisture. There's a lot of water in there. It's really soupy. I mean, it's kind of disgusting, actually. For the sake of the review though, what I'll do is I will close it up for a second and let it sit for a couple more minutes. Well, maybe a minute or so. And basically, I mean, I like these Mountain House meals, okay? For me, the taste of them seems to be pretty good. Almost every one of them I've liked. One of them I wasn't 100% a fan of, but for the majority of what I've tested so far, I love them. Downside to them, yep, you need water. You know, anything freeze-dried you have to, or dehydrated, you have to reconstitute. And in a survival situation, I mean, you know, getting water is key to begin with, but if you have an abundance of these, you're going to need an abundance of water, and it's, you know, depending on what you're doing, if you're using them in like a get-home bag or something to that effect, it's going to be, you know, kind of a bother, so to speak, to carry that much water you would need to eat 72 hours plus with these. So, are they a good, you know, option? Yeah, absolutely. I think so. Can you do other things like just MREs and whatnot? Oh, yeah, absolutely. I definitely think they taste better than MREs, and they probably pack about the same, take up the same room maybe, but these are the normal ones. What I would recommend if you were going to use them in a get-home bag or anything like that is the Pro Packs, which are actually vacuum sealed, and they take up less space. So that's what I would recommend. All right, what the hell? Let's open it up. Let's see where we stand. Oh my God. Well, I'll show you what happens here. Definitely not a fan of this, but you can see, I don't know if you can see all the liquid in there. Look at all this liquid. There's a lot of liquid inside there. Alright, well, let's see what happens. We'll pour it in the dish. That's kind of disgusting. Oh yeah, well, you can see the bacon now. Well, it smells good, but look at all that liquid. It's just like soup. I mean, it shouldn't be that soupy. I mean, that's just, first of all, it's a waste of water. Like I said, and water's precious in a survival situation, and just about any other time. And just mix it up so we get the bacon everywhere. I don't know if it'll actually thicken up. It might. But man, that's just a lot of water. In the package, like I said, if you look at the package, I don't know if you can see that or not, it actually says 8 ounces boiling water to the pouch in 5 to 6 minutes. And that's what was in there, it was 8 ounces. So, I don't know. Not really a fan of that. Let's see what it tastes like. Now, I'm not like, you know, like I said, I don't like mushy eggs, but I'm not really an egg person either, to be honest with you. When I was a kid, you couldn't even get me to have or even try an egg. Nowadays, you know, as I got older, I guess it's an acquired taste. Well, let's see what happens. Well, it actually tastes pretty good, although it is a little soupy, and that piece that I just had didn't seem like it totally like it didn't totally recover from, or whatever the heck I'm trying to say right now. Totally didn't reconstitute from, you know, being freeze-dried. It looked like it could have actually sat in the water a little bit more. That's probably why there's so much water left. It's totally didn't really absorb all of it. But I mean, it does taste pretty good. Taste another bite here. Yeah, the bacon's banging. Bacon's really good, actually. Gives it a lot of flavor. The eggs themselves, like I said, I don't know if I'm a 100% fan. They taste, like I said, they just didn't totally rehydrate. I don't know if in 6 minutes, probably have to wait longer than that. I mean, it's still really soupy. You can see all that water. Kind of sucks, actually, but other than that, is it doable? Can you eat it? Yeah, I guess so. We'll try one more bite. Yeah, it's getting a little better as it sits here, but yeah, out of 10, I'd give it a 7. I probably would have gave it a 10 if it actually absorbed all the water and became a little bit more fluffy. Tastes almost like you're eating a cotton ball that tastes like eggs. But other than that, it's pretty good. Well, hope that helped. Would I buy it? Yeah, I'd buy it again. I don't know if it's my favorite meal, but I'd buy it again. You know, the only way you're going to find out if you like it is if you try it. So just remember, you know, try your stuff before you rely on your stuff, because you're going to have to use it and you're going to have to like it. Otherwise, you're going to have to deal with it. Alright, later you two.